Greetings, citizens of the United Kingdom. It has come to our attention that we are being overrun by Islamists. We will not stand for this, and action must be taken immediately. It is time to kick Islam and all of its followers out of Britain. They serve no purpose other than to push Islam. They have no allegiance to Britain or its code of laws. I am sick and tired of dhimmi liberal traitors lying to the media and the public about the true nature of Islam. It is not a religion of peace. It is an ideology of death and enslavement. Its followers view all non-Muslims as inferior, their cultures disgusting, and their non-Islamic nations as cancers where Sharia law is the only cure. I despise Islam. It is a disgusting, vile, primitive, fascist totalitarian ideology. I hate proponents of this cult of death, as they walk through these free lands I was born into, preaching their hate and contempt for all others while claiming their ignorant religion means peace. Britain needs it like a hole in the head. What does Islam actually bring to Britain, apart from division, ghettos, drains on taxes and resources? Why would Britain need Islam? What positive things does it bring that British people do not already have? What is happening in Britain now is similar to what their raping, murdering, child molesting, lying, selfish, fascist prophet did at the beginning of this disgusting religion of hate. To gain followers, Muhammad wrote surahs preaching the tolerance and acceptance of other people and religions. When he acquired riches and power, through violence and lies, he then changed his tune. No longer was it the case of infidels or kafirs being tolerated. It was now an ultimatum of 3 options. These are the 3 options Islam gives you. 1. Convert to Islam. 2. Submit as an inferior citizen, dhimmi, and pay the non-Muslim tax, the jizya. 3. Be killed. As the opinionator points out, in the EU abetted Islamization of Europe accelerates. The EU is forcing everyone within its dictatorship to accept Islam. This is also an extension of the Barcelona Declaration. Anyone who has actually researched Islam and the Quran will know that the goal of Islam is to bring the world into the house of Allah. That includes Britain, and, while living in taxpayer-funded accommodation and spending your taxes on themselves, they scheme and plot against this nation. Today, while walking through a street in London, I came across a poster on a bus stop, calling for the conversion of Britain to an Islamic state. I was going to tear them off, but I thought it would be a more effective message if I defaced them. One already had the word "Daleks" written over it, which brought a smile to my face. As far as the Islam condemns violence line is concerned, that regards violence against innocent people, but Islam views all non-Muslims as guilty of not being Islamic. As this BBC interview will highlight, only Muslims are innocent, says Muslim on BBC. Regarding the religion of peace lie, that is only applicable to Muslims. It is peaceful if you are an Islamic state. All non-Islamic states must be conquered. Regarding acts of violence in the name of their religion, read this. 1/3 of British Muslim students think it is acceptable to kill in name of Islam. Still, our unelected rulers will believe Islam should be forced upon democratic nations, whether their people like it or not. Britain must be nicer to Muslims, says UN human rights chiefs. Maybe they should read the Quran. As far as I'm concerned, Islam should be legally positioned as a subversive ideology, easily proven to be in violation of British law and the very essence of individual freedom. Britain will never become an Islamic dictatorship. The treasonous government, being completely controlled by the communist EU, is actively pushing for the suppression of all dissent and questioning of Islam under the guise of Islamophobia. It is time the British stopped being afraid of speaking the truth. If you continue to blindly comply with the state, it will definitely result in the downfall of Britain. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.